This week's super senior aimed for the sky and soared.
Joe Carroll tells us he sold Soviet-era planes in the United States and influenced hundreds to take flight.
It's a picture-perfect day at the Franklin County Airport in Highgate. While planes head for the sky, the patriarch of prop planes, George Coy,
that's worn out, see it?
is busy in his hangar.
The tension was wrong on the belt. I've been working on airplanes since the 80s.
George will be 82 in the fall. Health issues keep this pilot mostly out of the cockpit these days.
When they were trying to figure out why I had so much trouble breathing, they did some tests and asked me when I had my heart attack, and I said I didn't know I had one.
His body may be failing, but his mind is sharp.
That's what I was going to work on today.
The electrical engineer is replacing all the wiring and electronics on this vintage Cessna.
I've always been handy working on cars and other stuff, so I started working on my airplanes.
All right, George, show me your empire.
Sure.
A quick spin on the tarmac shows his influence.
So when I came up here, of course, this hangar wasn't here. I built that one as well. I sold all those 3 hangars individually.
So you own quite a few planes here?
I own 7 airplanes altogether. I partially own 5 of them.
What he bought and sold in the past is, well, sky high. You have to go back to the fall of the Soviet Union in the early 90s to understand why. The former Eastern Bloc countries were desperate for cash. George saw an opportunity and traveled to Hungary.
I ended up flying another airplane called the Yak-52, which was a Russian-designed plane for the for civil use. They said, well, you can buy those all day long at about, $20,000 as well. I could probably afford one of those.
They were high-performance planes at a bargain basement price. His success with the Yak triggered a buying spree in a business reselling the planes.
How many planes did you buy from the former Soviet Union?
It turned out close to 300.
Whoa.
So it got way out of control.
The business is part of his past. Some more of George's history? He took a young Kyle Clark for a spin in a plane. Kyle's the founder of Beta Technology, a fast-rising electric aircraft manufacturer based in Vermont.
George was the first guy that I flew with, so that was like hard stop, the best influence ever.
I had an airplane called a Zlin, which was a Czechoslovakian airplane, 2-person side by side, but fully aerobatic. So we were able to do a few loops and rolls and other things, which sort of got into his blood.
Really inspired me and showed me right out of the gates that aviation can be incredibly enjoyable.
What do you think about his success?
I'm shocked that if you ever told me that there would be an airplane manufacturer at Burlington, Vermont, I said, you're crazy.
I mean, I just came back from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, which is the largest air show in the world. He's a legend there. Like if you say you're from Vermont, people are like, oh, you know George Coy?
But his influence at a small airport close to the Canadian border keeps him grounded.
Still carrying on. So I'm pretty much every day here.
Reporting in Highgate, Joe Carroll, Channel 3 News.